Fighters just took the biggest L of all time. Vegeta dipped, Nappa is vaporized, and Piccolo, the only guy with the Dragon Ball plug, is gone. But then Krillin remembers, Piccolo is a Namekian. They need to find planet Namek or else the earth is cooked. So they hop in Kami's old spaceship, honestly looks like a giant floating lemon, and start the long haul. After Goku survives the absolute car crash of a fight with Vegeta on Earth, his body is looking like a mashed potato, and he's stuck inside of the hospital while the others head to Namek. Goku gets tossed in a rejuvenation tank, which is basically a giant sci-fi blender filled with medical liquid that stitches his bones back together while he naps. Once he can move again, he hops in a ship with 100 times Earth gravity that Bulma built. Also, one thing very important I need to mention before we move on is Saiyans have a special Zenkai ability. Every time a Saiyan nearly dies in battle and heals up afterwards, their power level skyrockets. Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma land on Namek and immediately realize they've walked into a 3-way battle royale. You've got Frieza, who's basically the CEO of Evil Corp, and Vegeta, who is on a personal mission to become the main character. But now we have the first battle, Vegeta versus Kui. This wasn't even a fight, to be honest. It was a get off my screen moment by Vegeta. Kui thought they were rivals, but Vegeta hit him with the dirty fireworks and turned him to an actual confetti. Dodoria is walking down 3 Namekians, and you would think, oh, this is light work, they'll just jump him. But I knew from the look on Dodoria's face, that was not going to happen. He flash steps behind one of them and it instantly slimes him. His homie runs up, fist balled and all, but Dodoria takes his hand back from his dead homie and elbows him with the same arm. Oh nah, this is vile. And I don't know what the last Namekian was doing, but it was to no avail, because Dodoria turns around and gives him the Nappa special. We actually see Krillin and Gohan here spying, but we all know they see Krillin's shiny ass head. Another Namekian is trying to move like King Von, sprinting towards his op. Dodoria weaves the punch. He dodges the attack that killed the other ones. Bro starts charging his no-named attack mid fist fight, and I just knew it was over. Or so I thought, because Dodoria just flies straight into the attack. He's kinda unscathed, not gonna lie. Dodoria out here spamming moves because he straight up flies towards the Namekian and headbutts him into the mountain. Not gonna lie, this frame is insane. But on a serious note, that man is a goner. Frieza out here just staring at a Namekian, and I knew it couldn't have gone well from here. Bro floats down with insane sweat on his face. He's going to get the Dragon Balls for no more violence, but he could have just did this in the first place. We cut back to Gohan, and he's low-key sick of this. He up there tweaking with his fist balled. The old man brings the Dragon Ball out, and I'm over here like, dang, maybe Frieza is a nice guy after all. Dodoria with the frame one elbow to the face. Golly, this must hit like a nap after church. He's rolling and slams into the building, but then he gets back up and starts talking. Like, huh? The 3 Namekians before you got fried in one move, but he gets up and eats that? He tells Dende and the other kid to run and gets ready for his last stand. Dodoria fires a mouth beam, and I'm like, yeah, it's over for you, old man. Oh, nah. It slips past him and nukes the kid Namekian, dog. Gohan's still up there gasping for air like he got asthma. Props to Krillin for trying to calm Gohan down so he doesn't do anything irrational. But let's be honest, once Gohan starts tweaking, there is no coming back. Dodoria showing off again with the flash step, and the old man really needs a map. Right hook of doom from Dodoria, but apparently that was just the after image. Then 2 Dodorias pull up behind him, but the real one just puts him in the full Nelson. Dodoria decides he's done playing and snaps his neck with a smile. Oh nah, this man gotta go. Everyone sees this, so Dende just starts hauling. Dodoria big self lands in front of him and raises his hand as if he's about to strike. Gohan snaps. He flies up and rocks Dodoria with a swift kick, knocking him into a building. Now this frame is crazy too, but definitely deserved. Krillin flies over at Mach 2, kicking him again, and this disrespect has to be studied. Bro's getting beat up by a child and a man with no nose. They grab Dende and fly off, officially giving them 5 stars. Dodoria sitting here in contemplation of what just happened. He's considering subbing out, but Frieza tells him to lock in and he's officially on the chase. Dodoria is hot on their buns and starts spamming key attacks. Somebody get this man in a rage because this aim is despicable. He's going 1 for 45 from the field, and the one shot he hit nicked Krillin in the arm, and he dropped Dende. He goes to catch Dende but gets snapped up by Dodoria like a bag of hot Cheetos in the pantry. Dende out here free falling like this Fortnite or his name Holly Wheeler. Krillin uses his +10 head attack attribute to use and headbutts Dodoria. He then rushes to save Dende from taking fall damage. Gohan gets there in time though. Dodoria fires a mouth blast and misses, as per usual. Krillin and Gohan fly off again, but Dodoria has that wide body Hellcat build and is hawking them down by the second. And Krillin proves he's not a fraud by turning around and using solar flare to escape. Dodoria just sits there and gets blinded. I swear this man IQ is room temperature. He gives up searching and says, if y'all won't come out, I'm gonna delete the zip code. And that's exactly what he did. We know Dodoria is already a certified fraud, and even that doesn't work. So he gives up and flies off, leaving the three to escape as well. Fight is Vegeta versus Dodoria. Dodoria comes out of the water and gets pressed by the king of hairlines. He gets mad at the man wearing blue tights and starts spamming blasts, but Vegeta already knows what time it is. He teleports behind Dodoria, catches the wide swing, and then grabs the other arm and starts breaking them. This is the third crazy frame of the vid. Golly. Surprisingly, Vegeta lets him go and starts yelling about how ugly he is. Dodoria tells Vegeta how it wasn't a random meteor that destroyed planet Vegeta, but rather Frieza himself did. Vegeta starts charging and Dodoria tries to flee. On his way, Vegeta finds another Namekian village. Vegeta shoots a Namekian with a finger gun, and bro's dead on arrival. They all get ready to jump Vegeta on their home court, firing ki blasts from all directions. Vegeta turns into an earthbender, flies up, and solos the village with rocks. He overpowers another ki blast, and I just know this guy is dead.
How are you soaring at our core?
Vegeta gives this guy a homemade CTE. He even got bro's eyes popping out his socket. This is a violation, man. At some point, we just gotta hand over the Dragon Ball. We're not winning this fight. Vegeta finds the 4-star and he has a great idea to toss it in the water, so he knows where it is. Who's gonna tell him about the Dragon Radar though? The next fight is Zarbon versus Vegeta. Zarbon is out flying and Vegeta is immediately on demon time. They clash into each other like bad drivers, then they square up. Vegeta flash steps to Zarbon and Vegeta catches the left. Vegeta throws him like a throwaway. Zarbon tries to nuke Vegeta, but he just slaps it away. Vegeta with the elbow. Zarbon tries to get back on the offensive, but Vegeta is Weave Nation certified. Vegeta dodges another hit. Vegeta comes down with a bicycle kick like this is Blue Lock. Zarbon lands, but Vegeta is right behind him and makes him eat straight dirt. Zarbon pulls up on Vegeta, Bulma, and Krillin for the Dragon Balls. Zarbon transforms into full power, and bro is hideous. Vegeta weaves 2 punches back to back, but when he looks up, he's getting hawked down. Vegeta uses some pocket sand to blind Zarbon, goes behind him, and tries to permanently cripple him, following up with a 2-hand slam into the water. Oh nah, this combo was nasty work. Because Zarbon has a frame 1 recovery, they go hit for hit, but Zarbon catches the Vegeta special. Bro, I cannot keep defending these frames. This one is even worse than the last 3. Zarbon's leaking blood, and Vegeta finishes the job and goes back out. Pause. They all pull up with the Dragon Balls, but Krillin ain't trying to let Vegeta get the wish. Right as Vegeta is finna chop bro in his neck, this purple man pulls up, and his squad follows right behind him. These men are known as the Ginyu Force. They're Frieza's right-hand men. The guy who showed up first, his name is Captain Ginyu, and he's the strongest there is. Ginyu takes the Dragon Balls, and Gohan tries to blast him, but Vegeta tells him we got bigger fish to fry right now. The first 2 they're up against is Recoome and Guldo. Guldo's abilities include stopping time by holding his breath, and Recoome is just a brute. Gohan and Krillin lock in. They split up in 2 and throw 2 ki blasts from the sky, but Guldo holds his breath and just runs away. They charge Guldo again, flash stepping to throw him off, but Guldo stops time and he sees that Krillin was finna straight rock his stuff. He runs again. They find Guldo hiding behind a rock and tries to slime him with a blast. Krillin pulls up with his Kamehameha, but it misses, and Guldo is left rolling like he's on fire. As Krillin and Gohan pull up to finish the job, Vegeta comes in and steals their kill, and booms his decapitated head. Thank y'all so much for watching till this point. If you want the rest of the saga, interact with the vid so I can know. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Peace.